Hey, I'm Grump. I'm not so Grump, and we're the Game Grumps.
All right, who's next for me to die on?
Flashman or Crashman? Do you think they hang out more because they rhyme?
and they get all pissed when like somebody mumbles.
Yeah.
Like and it's like what?
Who? Do you think they have a third friend named Cashman who never shows up because he's so fucking rich? Yeah, you guys fucking fight in your blue world. I'll just stay here in my money pile.
I was rich enough to have more than 16 colors on screen. How do you like that shit? Fucking Cashman!
Damn it, Cashman!
Let's just hang out with Ashman. He's been through a lot. He was friends with Fireman. Well, you can imagine how that turned out.
He's been hanging out with Sashman a lot. I don't like that guy. He's a beauty contest winner.
But
and
fucking
he's all full of himself.
Yeah, well, Ashman was pretty good until he had that falling out with Fireman, and then he met Splashman,
Oh,
and
my God.
everything worked out for him.
He's like, you want to get to Earth? You gotta get past me. What's up, pestilence? Why don't you snap into a Slim Jim? Snap into space.
We wish you a very brony mess. We have a show for you today. It's the 23rd of December. I'm sure half of you weren't here. Still, good tidings. Well, we have Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Solstice, the Festivus. Literally holidays are either coming, just ended, or are right in the midst. I believe Hanukkah actually started a day or two ago.
Yeah, it's not Sunday.
Yeah. So, yeah, we are right in the middle of holiday week. Of course, I do celebrate Christmas, but it doesn't mean I don't enjoy all of the holidays. In fact, I wish they weren't all at once, or else I'd celebrate them all secularly, because that means I'd have more time off. However, we are still at the midst of Christmas. Christmas is just a few days away, and other holidays are coming or going or both. And in any other case, we're here to bring you all of the fun and silliness of the Brony community for this holiday week. Granted, most people are probably not going to be around as, the holidays are hitting us hard. And so I know a lot of friends that are flying out right now. People that haven't shown up to work because they are going to be spending the week with their families. I'm going to be hanging out at home for about a week now after today, so I know the feeling all too well. But in either case, some of you out there still want to get your pony fix, and you love having the Brony community here to have all of the silliness and fun, and that is exactly what we're here for. So we're going to go and bring you the Brony community for this week and last week, because last week we did have a random silliness going on. In any case, as always, I'm your host, Circuit Main, and I have my community group here. We have Deathlight Productions. Textalion.
The holidays again.
Toakoi.
Hello!
And Suki of the Otaku Ascended. Ah, dang it. The Scandinavian Otaku Ascended. Thank you, Brain. 5 minutes late, but thank you.
Ah, yes. None of you get that reference.
Alright. So, here we go. Now, here is the big thing that I want to talk about. Wait. Is that Dark Pony 345?
Maybe?
Does anybody know who that is? Name doesn't ring a bell. If you're talking about me, it is definitely not me. I am not Dark Pony. No, I am Circa Main and have been for 9 years. Help. No, but nah.
I have been Toakoi for at least 16, if not getting up.
And I put Toa in the lonely corner.
Beat.
Nah. In any case, no, I don't. No worries, Gamma Gamer. But we do love having you here. I hope you enjoy the shenanigans here. But let's go ahead and bring on the topic du jour for today. Now, some of you might be curious what I posted about, as the topic for the show today is a Brony Christmas tree, or to be specific, the Brony Show Christmas tree. Now, this was a fun little thing that I discovered. Actually, I got inspired first. I was inspired by Call Dust and his shenanigans last week with the pre-show. Then I decided to take it up to a different idea. And then 2 different Discord groups did the exact same thing, so I'm kind of borrowing off of some of their stuff too. So, But in either case, so what we're going to be doing is building a Christmas tree. Now, I'm going to be using Krita here, and we are going to take images of different different images for essentially. Well, that's weird. Why does that not look right? I'm overthinking it. So, we essentially, as I said, we are building a Christmas tree. Currently I have a software called Krita open, and this is the Christmas tree that we're going to be decorating. Now, in essence, what I'm going to be asking of all of you here, not only in our panel, but all of you watching us live right now, whether YouTube, Twitch, or Vaughn, we want to get an image from each and every one of you, and we want to put it onto this Christmas tree.
However, YouTube, since you can't post images, I suggest going to our Twitch page or our Vaughn page so you can post your images.
Actually, I was going to recommend doing it in our Discord if possible.
That too, but you know what I mean.
But yeah, in essence, we are going to be requesting 1 image per person. We would request that you put it in Discord if possible. However, we will try to grab from the different chat rooms if necessary. Oh, CMC! There you are. CMC?
I'm trying to test the volumes of things.
You are good.
Setup seems to be using a different microphone.
Weird.
You are peaking.
Really? I thought I already peaked.
On my end.
You're saying that I haven't peaked yet?
No.
You underestimate my
It's
power.
sounding weird.
Oh, weird.
I'll say he sounds normal to me, but my ears are a little bit messed up still.
My throat might be a little bit weirded out. Back on...
It's not throat kind of thing. It's your computer's trying to use the wrong microphone kind of thing. It feels like.
Really?
Yeah, I do think you're you think you're louder than usual.
A little,
Yeah,
but not
now somebody mentioned it. Yeah, you're a little bit louder than normal.
Louder than
Maybe it's
usual.
because you sit a little bit closer to the mic than normal.
No, I haven't moved the microphone at all for a little while. I think there's actually a layer of dust.
And maybe you're just excited. I don't know.
Maybe I'm a little excited, or maybe I'm louder. Hold on, let me...
50% louder than us.
On stream, you're definitely a lot louder than at least Toa. I couldn't tell for the rest of everyone.
Why in the world does... Okay, yeah. Oh, wow. The Yeti is grabbing really, really hard here.
Is it a snowball or is it?
It's a Yeti. It's a condenser.
Oh, the Yeti condenser. Then there should be a gang volume on the back. Maybe it got nudged.
Well, let's
Okay.
try this.
Well,
I dropped my
since
I dropped my Yeti back down to 50. Does that sound a little bit better?
Up to
Yeah.
about 20%.
About 20. I dropped it to
Well, you
halfway.
might want to bring it back up just a little bit from there.
Yeah.
Well, let me try bringing up the gain a little bit then.
Okay. While Second's doing that, people, if you are in the Discord, put them in pics and gifs, and we'll...
Hold it. Before you start telling people to start posting things left and right here, tell me if I'm gaining or losing. Gaining, is that about better there? I think I turned
a
up the
little bit
gain.
quieter. So,
Okay.
Other way.
Okay, how about that? That... I am the
There
king
you
of
go.
a mind dynasty. I don't know
There
what I
you
do
go.
sing.
That's
Okay.
where you want it.
There we go.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. All right. Sorry, everybody. I really don't know why in the world that went so
It
weird.
Sounds like we're good and balanced on the stream as well.
Excellent. Actually, that's great. That's the first time we've ever been balanced. I don't know. I think my microphone got reset somehow on the settings.
I think I was just a little quiet because my mic was up to my eye instead of right in front of my mouth.
Okay, so here now before people start throwing pictures, this is why I wanted to go over this real fast before we started anything, so people had a chance to look around. Now, as I mentioned, I would like one picture per person. The whole idea is to build something akin to this. Now, this is kind of a test one that I did, but it's also another one that I did for our local Brony group that I'm slowly building. I literally built this in the last 15 minutes. And you can see that it has different images. Now, the images I am mostly looking for are hopefully either images that have a solid background that can be easily cropped out.
Or just straight vectors.
Or straight vectors where basically I don't even have to crop it out. I could just block it in, cut it, and then paste it into the image. Now, granted, if you have a really good image, I will do my best to incorporate it. However, I do admit it is kind of annoying to try to get images like this to work because I don't exactly know what you're targeting. I'm pretty sure it's the Pinkie Pie in this one. But it could also be the, yeah, I saw that DM12. No worries. But yeah, I don't know if you're targeting the Pinkie Pie, the entire ball, the hands for some weird reason. Maybe even one of the fingernails because you're weird. But in all honesty, it also makes it a bit of a clipping nightmare because I do have to work a little bit around here. And you can kind of see with the Pinkie Pie image here. If I can zoom in on this.
Yeah, there's a white edge around at least.
Yeah, you can see a white edge around. So I will do my best to crop it if it is absolutely something you want to put onto the tree. Just try to find a really good vector one that I can plop in there just so I'm not spending the entire time cutting everything to quickly put it on the tree because I'm hoping that we get a lot of ornaments. Essentially, everybody putting in ornaments, getting 20 or 30 of them to plop onto this tree. Maybe even more. That's what I would love the most. And this tree, we're going to put this tree on Derpy Boru. We're going to call it the Brony Show tree. Of course, we will try to cite sources. And we will also put it onto our Discord page, pinned. I would put it on the main chat site too, but I honestly don't know how the main site works anymore, and I really need to get it fixed. But that's my problem.
In fact, you might. I would put this as a suggestion. When you're submitting the picture to Circuit, use the actual, if you're getting it from Derpy Burrow, use the actual Derpy Burrow page to send it to Circuit. He can save the image from there.
If you don't have the Derpy Burrow, that's fine, but it will be welcome and useful to be able to cite sources.
Yeah, that's what I'm basically saying is you want to make sure to cite sources. Derpy Burrow will tear us apart if we don't cite.
Of course, Derpy Burrow will also be welcome. Will sometimes help us if on sources if we can't cite them too. If we
I think maybe you might be able to put something maybe in the description, basically saying a lot of pictures are present here. I don't believe we've gotten all the sources. Please help.
Yeah, we tried our best to get all the sources. We couldn't find all of them. If you know who the source is, please put them in. We would welcome that because we want to cite sources.
Also, just from personal experience while learning about graphic arts and citing sources, if you're doing a grab bag,
actually, let me jump into this with vaguely. No, it is not bad taste. In fact, I would actually encourage that too. If you notice on the Christmas tree here, I didn't use my art, but I used my OC as the star because I'm an egomaniac. But I really like it. But
also, that's a commander art.
It's a commander art. But if you have your own art and you want to put that onto the tree, I more than welcome it. I encourage your own art, just a picture that you like, a picture to represent yourself, or maybe something screwy and stupid. I mean, we have Celestia Goose in there. We're not being picky on this. All I ask is just one pic per person, and it could be whatever you want. Commander Something sent me a dragon, his dragon character circling a star. It looks too much like it would fit perfectly on top of the tree.
So the Brony Show one won't have second ego on top.
No, I'm not going to put my ego on top, but I am going to put it visibly. But I'm going to try to put everybody visibly, so.
Kidding me? I should be on the top. I mean, mine's already all vectored and everything. It's set up and ready to go.
All right, and we already. Oh wow! Actually, we got people already dumping into the picks and gifts
Yeah.
here. So yeah, thank you so much. If you have the image, go ahead and put it in our picks and gifts. If you are not in our Discord, we can send you a link. If you don't want to get into our Discord, understandable at times, put it in the chat room. We'll try to grab it as soon as we can. In fact, we do, Gamer, we do have a Discord. And I'm awesome enough that, let's see here. And I just populated that to everyone. So, well, not everyone,
Alright.
but yeah.
Dangerous.
So,
Anyway, while we
You want me to
allow
copy
people a
that to the
chance to
IRC
get
too?
in, get picks going, get things started, let's actually go into a little bit of news, because there has been quite a bit of news in the last 2 weeks, and even Christmas coming and the holidays are here. A lot of stuff is still going on, and it must be mentioned.
you quick. Do you want me to copy that to the IRC?
Uh,
No, I already got it.
yeah, if you got in picks and gifts, we're all good. Or are you talking? Oh no, the Discord. Yeah, go ahead and put in that RC if you want. But yeah, everybody is welcome to join us in the Discord. We are pretty open there. Just don't, just follow general guidelines like we would for the show here for obvious reasons.
Yeah, AKA don't be a dick.
Well, don't be a dick and don't post
Don't
dicks.
make me pull out the ban hammer.
Don't be
You
a dick and don't
shotgun
post
that
dicks.
bad
But
hammer.
let's move on. Let's move on. So, My Little Pony streaming. Everybody's been waiting eagerly for Netflix. And then Hulu decides to put in season 9. Or to be specific, they got the first half of season 9 on Hulu now.
Huh.
Yeah. I don't know if that just means they only have season 9 or if they have all of the seasons up to 9. Though it says one season available, I'm thinking somehow Hulu managed to grab season 9, which is really strange. But we're still hoping and waiting for Netflix to hopefully get all the season 9 as well, so you can have all 9 seasons in one source instead of 2 different streaming sites. But for the moment, you can now stream half of season 9 off of Hulu, should you be so inclined. But some of you out there like your physical media and you want a DVD copy. Well, we don't have any words on a season 9 yet. And we don't have word on season 8. However, a Malaysian company named Myth Entertainment is apparently selling DVDs, and they are selling the 8th season in a DVD set over on their site. Now, as I mentioned, this is a company in Malaysia, so
Wait a minute. Yeah, wait a minute. Let me take a look at this.
yeah, go right for it. I've actually been.
I come from the anime community. Guess what? We're very much used to.
Yeah, I
yeah.
actually been digging through this as well. I've seen some of the I've seen some of the anime DVDs and stuff they have on this thing. There is so much bootleg, it's not even funny. They have 373 episodes of Bleach in one collection.
Yeah, basically, if you're out there looking for anime, if you ever see a season set of a show that's at least within the last few years and it's going for like $10, do not buy that. You are not supporting people that should be supported. Chef Factory, blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
In
all honesty, this does not support. This isn't going to support the creators. This isn't going to support Hasbro. Or actually, would it be supporting Hasbro or would it be supporting?
I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I don't. Well,
not supporting Hasbro, but I mean, if you bought the DVDs, would it be supporting Hasbro, Shout Factory, both, or would it even include?
Well,
DHX?
Shout Factory is not involved in this one. I can tell you that right now.
Well, not Shout Factory. I meant the general DVDs. I mean, would it be just Hasbro, and DHX, or Hasbro, DHX, Shout Factory? Yeah, I don't know.
Remember, DXX changed their name, so.
Well, yeah, but we're gonna still call them DHX for the sake of clarity.
Okay, so the Myth Entertainment. Let me look these people up.
Oh, I don't think buying the DVD here would support any of them. No, I'm just
No,
wondering.
I just want to. Let's see.
I don't know why it wouldn't.
Well, it's because this is not official.
because that's the thing. When you're looking at stuff like this, you have to be very careful because you could be supporting a bootlegger.
Yeah, that's true.
Essentially, these are
This is
bootlegger.
why
These are
all
pretty
the
much
abridged
bootleggers.
series don't support the official release.
These are these are more or less probably bootleggers. In all honesty.
Yeah, like for the anime community, God, man, a lot of the stores that would sell like that would sell like a lot of stores you'll see that'll sell like the anime shirts and like plushies and stuff now. Man, a lot of those stores used to actually sell these bootlegs too.
I still have a couple of bootlegs of Ranma and I think Magical Shopping Arcade Abenobashi. I didn't know they were bootlegs though, so that was my bad. It was my first foray into learning about bootlegs.
Although the JoJo's, the original, like, was it Stardust Crusaders?
Oh.
Like season 2?
Okay, so, well, let me see here. So, okay, from what I can figure, if you're in Asia, these might be the people distributing in Asia.
So it might be official.
So this one might be the ones that have the official license over in Asia. But yeah, that's the whole thing. Also, I'll say this: my first experience with the bootleg anime, Ayoriyoshi, the entire series. I definitely realized I had a bootleg when I brought up the menu screen, and it asked me to pally all.
What?
Pally all?
Oh, that store you're looking at, by the way, looks like it's Malaysian.
I know it's Malaysian.
Yeah, we
I
know.
figured that.
Yeah, the only problem is I tried to see if it's possible to ship it to the U.S. and I can't get a shipping estimate for the U.S., so I don't want to try it. Because, I mean, the price is ridiculously cheap. We're talking like $5 or $10 for these DVDs, but the shipping can be astronomical.
Oh, yeah, and you know what? Okay, some of the comments bring up another...
Region lock.
Well, region locking and another issue comes up. I just realized, if this is supposed to be... Let me see. How many did... Okay, there's supposed to only be 2 DVDs in there. There's a good chance that video quality is going to take a shit.
Oh no, it'll probably dump to hell. I mean, this is obviously if you really want a physical copy, but you don't want to wait for official channels. Honestly, I would wait for official channels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So on to the next news topic.
yeah, let's go ahead and move on here. That's just something for silly sakes. But let's go on to toys and official toys. A new minifigure line has been listed on Zag Toys. Unfortunately, it does not look like it has... let's see. Well, it doesn't... It's kind of questionable because it doesn't look like they've really popped up anywhere. And if you go onto the site, it doesn't really list any locations to get them. But apparently, it also says that they're available, so it's kind of in a weird state.
Yeah, and those look like 3D models instead of actual toys.
Yeah,
so.
But if you look at the other stuff, they do make little 3D figures. So right now, it's like just a bunch of Hello Neighbor stuff, which is also weird.
And of all things, why Hello Neighbor?
Why not?
I guess.
Fair point.
But yeah, the comments do indicate that it could be these little chrome figures that are being also distributed by UCC Distributing. However, those are apparently 3 years old. And good luck finding them on eBay. But whether that's actually them or not, or what the situation is with this, it is kind of interesting. Hopefully, these are new and more merchandise, and also good merchandise, which is always welcome.
Not to mention, we don't know what happened to Pony Life after that whole...
Actually, we'll get into that in a moment. We haven't yet. Let's instead move on to the comics. My Little Pony, the comics, we have mentioned that they are going to be continuing the series with Season 10 in the comics. However, it looks like another thing is also going to get a continuation in the comics. My Little Pony Equestria Girls, Canterlot High, March of Radness has been listed for a comic retail.
So we still get the main 7.
Estimated to come out in March 18th. But yeah, the Quick synopsis. Spring has sprung, and your favorite Equestria girls are back with 3 brand new adventures. Celebrate March Radness with Spring Athletic Event, a visit by AK Yearling herself, and Detention. To the Kennel High where mischief, fun, and friendship collide. Now, of course, we got 2 different cover arts already. I like this one because it just has the actual style of the show itself, and it does feel like it's a little more true to form.
Yep.
Which
Also,
I say that because the other one creeps me the hell out.
The other one, the one that's like kind of messed up. To me, it kind of reminds me of when MTV was doing Liquid Television. Like this looks like it could have been. This looks like it could have been an animation from that time.
Yeah, I can see where you're getting that.
but it's kind of funny because you look at all that, they're like very Western looking, very like kind of that very Western animation style, and then Spike's here.
Yeah,
it's cropped out like yep.
Actually, it might just be that Spike is on some sort of drug there, and he's just saying them, "Wow, everything got way too real." Oh my god!
It really makes you think. Like you're like, okay, this
you don't want to do drugs.
Why is there a crop spike right there?
You don't want to do drugs, Meg. Believe me, things got way too real. Holy
crap! I am freaking out. But oh god, what's DM12 was saying when God, Liquid Television was on when I was like 6, and I still remember that shit. Holy crap!
I don't, but we didn't have MTV when I was a kid, so I'm not surprised.
Hey, remember these?
Let's see. Shy's face looks. Shy does look way less detailed, but I think that actually might be in her favor because everybody looks a little too detailed. They're just starting to edge at that uncanny valley part where it just looks really off.
It's like most of them look kind of alright until you like look up at Rarity and you're like, what is going on with their face?
I don't know what's
going
going
on.
on.
And then you see Dash, and then Twilight, and then what the hell is with Sunset?
Yeah. Well, most of them are alright when it comes up to like facial figure. It just Rarity looks weird, and then you kind of look around and you see other kind of odd things going on, and then of course Spike sticks out so horribly.
Yeah. So in all honesty, I would go with the other cover if you go.
Yeah, the other cover looks way better.
Yeah, that is so much better.
So, just a quick heads up. Now, this does look like it may be a one-shot. However, it could also be a testing of the water to see if an Equestria Girl spin-off comic would be viable. Which I kind of hope it.
Because there are still fans of that show.
There are some fans.
So that means everyone go and buy the comics, as many as you can.
And if you don't, there's actually a better option for you if you really are curious about the comics, but you don't want to put in a little bit of money. You just got to put in a little bit of patience. Because the special edition of a Season 10 comic has been announced for Free Comic Book Day. So a full free issue of My Little Pony to start off Season 10 will be free. Completely free. You just have to go to a comic book store or any store that is celebrating Comic Book Day and pick it up. Did we mention it's free?
When is Free Comic Book Day this year?
Let me check that while
he's checking that, a quick synopsis. A new era of My Little Pony begins. Join Twilight Sparkle as she attempts to raise the sun in her first act as the new Princess of Equestria.
Saturday, May 2020.
What do you mean? She raised the sun before.
I thought she did too, so yeah. I mean, well, technically she
Second
did.
attempt.
Technically she did, but she did raise the sun, but it was first while she was subbing, and then second while she was literally being watched by the princesses from afar as they did their final quote-unquote raisings.
Yeah, so let's see. She had trouble with the first time. Second time wasn't as bad, but you know.
The first time we got meme faces on that forever, and I'm gonna love them.
Yes, the screaming sun.
No, we did the Mario.
I don't know. I think you get a little bit of both if you really want to.
Yeah.
But yeah, free comic May 20th on 2020. May 2020.
No, May 2nd, 2020.
I don't know anymore. May 2nd, I guess. But it's in May, so keep an eye out for that. We will keep up tabs on this, so you guys will remember back in April, because obviously if we tell you in May, it will be too late.
Yeah, it's the first Saturday of May.
Well,
Just
yeah.
to make it easy.
What? Oh, well, there we go. All right, now let's go into actual comics that are coming out in this year, maybe. Actually, no, wait, this isn't coming out this year. This is also coming out in March. But this is the last comic to come out before the season 10 series begins. Issue 88 of My Little Pony has been announced, which looks like to be a race between Rainbow Dash and Big Mac. Now,
look at all those explosions and stuff. Takes Blazing Saddles to the next level.
Yeah, the retail incentive cover doesn't look all that great, but I really do like the standard cover, the Cup B cover that they have for this. This looks ridiculously awesome for what it is.
Mm-hmm. Also, you like the second cover just because it's got Twilight on it.
No, I'd say the second cover is okay. It's not a bad cover. I mean, it's pretty standard. It's got Twilight, it's got Spike, it's a standard art. You know, I could easily see that for a sale at a vendor booth without too many problems, and it's nice.
But then you see and wheels flying.
Yeah, then you got Fast and Furious sunglasses, explosions, burning wheels. You got pieces of wood flying around. You got Big Mac and Rainbow Dash flying through the fire and the flames. Bang, bang. That is a cover. That is a cover you see on a heavy metal album. Maybe.
I wouldn't quite go that
This
far,
is
being
Ponies.
that
This is a heavy metal album, isn't it?
Yep.
Well,
yeah, I guess.
But no, yeah, honestly, I do like the cover. I really do. Can you tell I like the cover?
Yes, we
Not
can.
at all, no.
Alright, and finally, in comic news, I know I have one more in here. Where are you, comic news? Maybe I don't have one in here. I don't have any more comic news. Yeah, that was it for the comic news. So let's go ahead and move on to the other news. We might as well get on this since Toa already mentioned it. Pony Life got removed. First, it got put to private on YouTube, and then in Facebook and Instagram, all the videos indicate with Pony Life have been completely obliterated. Now, of course, it's only the videos. All other marketing material, mentions, pictures, artwork, things like that are still posted up. So, no, this is not Hasbro saying, you know what, Pony Life was a mistake. They are not going to renege on that. Renege and ham. They're not going to renege on that, unfortunately. Pony Life is going to happen. However, why they removed the video in the first place has got people wondering.
Gee.
I wonder they might be trying to fix the animation style that we mocked them for so ruthlessly.
You know, I would honestly, I might buy that one. I might, but I've actually seen their horrible animation on other commercials, and they haven't done a thing about it. What I think they did is, I think they reacted to the song. Because when you have your own 7-year-old toy mascots literally singing out "good as hell" over and over in a freaking video, I think somebody in the higher ups of Hasbro kind of lost their mind when that happened.
I went, what the fuck?
Well, maybe not in that term. But I think it's more like I'm clutching a pros. Oh my gosh.
I say.
Oh, that is inappropriate. How in the world could colorful equine ponies say hell? I mean, Fluttershy said peeved and that almost took my breath away.
I would like to remind everyone what we as a fandom have done to these ponies.
We've done
the least.
No, that is the least that we've done to these things, and we're gonna leave that one alone for the sake of all sanity. So right now, that's my standing theory. I think it was a song that actually might have done it. That's what I think. However, there is some theory that they that the animation actually may have taken it out, because the animation is such a stark contrast to what was being advertised for the actual cartoon itself, that maybe it was bad enough with wacky waving inflatable arm Fluttershy that they decided to roll it back until they can fix the animation on that. But honestly, I don't.
It's like I remember as soon as that commercial came out, almost immediately I looked over at Dirt Buru and people went fixed it, and they downgraded like a lot of the exaggerated features and stuff. I'm like, that actually looks a lot better.
No, in all honesty, the promo materials as well as the general screenshots don't look bad. It's just that the toy commercial, the one thing which actual moving animation was the thing that looked terrible, and that's probably what really didn't help them in any regard.
Yeah.
But
also, it's the internet, so even if they remove it, it's still out there.
In any case, I think all we're going to get is speculation until something else pops up with this, so I don't know if we're ever going to know. I don't think we're ever going to know. So I'm just going to let the rumor mill run rampant.
I'd say it would become pretty clear after they come up with the second commercial or something, I think.
I think
it's like,
so.
oh, they fixed that. That's probably what was the issue.
Yeah. Instead, let's go ahead and let CMC run rampant here a little bit. With the new mobile Gameloft MLP update, where they are incorporating the events of future Twilight and their friends for a little bit of time travel shenanigans.
Hold on, I need to move away from my mic. We're not all fucking whales!
Okay, I think I already know.
They put those prices at insane! I'm going to be happy if I get to the future Derpy. I am not looking toward the end of the event, because those prices on the helpers are insane!
Yep.
And this is coming from CMC, so you know it has to be insane.
Unfortunately, yeah, it's a bit of a weird situation because they do have the same thing that they've had before, where you're basically fighting a bunch of enemies until you're strong enough to face a boss, and you do it about 7 or 8 times. However, instead of having the same team, you have 3 different ponies that change up after every 2 to 3 bosses.
Which is similar to what they did last time, but last time, or for the last big event like this, it was older ponies that were on sales. Each of the future ponies, 900 gems.
Or $8 if you want to pay out money, unless you want to buy them all at once, in which case they give you a nice package deal of about $35, I think.
We're not all fucking whales. Some of us actually have lives and don't want to pay money into your stupid greed loft.
And I also, and again, this is only for 2 bosses, at which point they become utterly useless afterwards and you have to pay in again. So, yeah, I'm not exactly thrilled with their decision on this one.
If they made one of those packs, one for all 3 stages, it might help push someone along, but you still wouldn't actually be able to finish, because from what the people have been actually figuring out, you need 2 helpers through each nicely to get all the way to the end.
Wow, and even if you farmed pretty much every chance you had?
I don't know about farming the 100 taps you can do each time every time, because I don't want to try and fight that.
Oh, well, not that part. No, that's messed up. I meant just making sure that you don't go. Yeah, you just keep on top of it and don't let your bag stay filled.
I don't know. I'm not trying to keep on top of that, because people have lives. People want to sleep.
Yeah, I think that this is just kind of in a bad situation, so I'll probably do what I can with it. I'm not...
This is Greedloft trying to just take from the whales.
Yeah.
And piss off out of freemium players.
But in any case...
I'll hope to get these future ponies when the thing comes around next time.
Yeah. I'm still gonna try, but yeah, it does seem a little bit cash grabby at this point. Nah, I don't like that at all, especially with, the game is fun in its own way, but it's fun in small doses. This is not something I want to spend $40 on when I have games I could spend $40 on and play for 50 hours.
Also, the fact that Epic's giving away free games that you can spend better time on.
Yeah, but
I don't trust Epic.
That's in our Discord. But any case, there's another rant aside. Let's go ahead and talk about the future with Galaxyland over at West Edmonton Mall. Apparently, Galaxyland is going to be revamping their entire theme park in the mall to Hasbro. The only thing I can hope for at this point is if they do an entire carousel with ponies. Granted, I would also like them to do the giant a roller coaster with Rainbow Dash at the front and rainbow streamers just bursting whenever you're flying down the tracks. But I think that's hoping a little too much.
I think the streamers could be easily pulled off and get caught.
Well, not as a paper. I mean, what do you want?
I think I know which pony people would like to ride, if you know what I mean.
Moving on.
But in any case, yeah, Hasbro is. Of course, there's also the possibility that they could do the Monopoly guys carousel for whatever reason.
That don't make sense. Why not?
It doesn't.
On the carousel.
It doesn't. I'm trying to do my best to make a joke. I don't really care. I can't do it. I can't. I won't. I'm moving on. Let's move on to merch. Let's move on to pony
joke.
We got pony value boxes over at Target. Big old boxes containing 20 random pony items with a mix of trading cards, playing card. Well, I think it's just trading cards actually. It looks like just trading cards. Looks like those are rubber ponies and dog tags, all put together in a little box that you can buy for $12.99.
Wait, there's still dog tags around? I thought those ended.
This is probably back stock.
Apparently, they got a lot of backstock, and I think somebody bought them all up and put them into these value boxes, so you can get a bunch of dog tags if you really wanted.
Darn, now I'm annoyed that the Target closest to me closed down.
Ooh, that sucks.
I was say the Target closest to me shut its doors like 2 years ago or something. So
the Target closest to me takes about 10 minutes to drive, but I'm also broke.
Hey, me too.
Can't win, but if you do have some money and time, you can do that. Sooner trust a Rusty Bear Trap before I trust Epic. Honestly, with Epic, I'll take the free games. I'm still not going to buy from the storefront just yet, but I'm hoping that they do improve things because I would like a Steam competitor, but that's a gaming chat thing. Let's see. Spyware Scare, just a rumor. Yeah, none of the spyware is real. It's all been rumor mongering. So I honestly wouldn't believe that any of the spyware crap besides that. I think with all the, you know what? I'm going to jump into it. With all the COPPA stuff going on right now, I think they would be out of their minds to put spyware onto computers right now. Because that stuff would immediately get them in trouble if they ever got found out. So who wants a giant pony from Jakarta?
Mm-hmm. The Jakarta?
Wait. Are the giant ponies?
Are they back?
Big store ones?
Oh, they are.
Yeah, the big statues.
Yes!
So over at a mall in Jakarta, there is a current event going on with My Little Pony, including live shows, costume competitions, and a few other things over the next month. And they have giant pony figures all around the tree. Anybody want to go to Jakarta and try to steal these?
I don't think
I bet you I could do it.
Wow, the photo site looks a little weird now that I can look at it.
Yeah, they're not the best made.
Anybody got a boat? you sure as hell ain't smuggling these on the plane.
Yeah, I was about to say, just give me a boat and 48 hours.
Oh yeah, we could easily do it, man. But we'll do it right after Christmas. Let's not upset the kids.
You know, when they're not quite looked after as much.
Yeah. But no, this does really look awesome, and it really pisses me off that we don't get stuff like this in the U.S. Or it seems that we don't.
We're too boring to have it here. Are you kidding me?
Apparently so. Oh, here's the other merch I was talking about, and comic stuff. So, a new comic book store folio has appeared. Now, this is a fun little thing where it's essentially a box that you can put comics in. Simple and easy, but it does have some fun little artwork, and it's also pretty inexpensive for what it is. It's $16.99 for it. You can get a look at it right here. But
Yeah, I mean, if well, like it says there, it holds 15 bagged and boarded or 20 loose. I'll take my long box.
No, I'll definitely take a long box. I got 2 pony long boxes that are going to be coming up here in the next month or 2. But I think this would be good for, some of the fandom comics that I've been getting here and there, like Derpy's Day Off, or there's also a few fun ones that name escapes me. There's also some that I can't mention because we're behind closed doors. Just let the silence take it for a moment. And let's move on.
Silence consume you.
And let's go on to some...
I was eating ice cream, damn you.
I was just going, okay, let's...
I wanted the silence. I thought it was funny. But let's move on real fast to 2 MLP-related games. Video games, actually. First off, Sulfur Nimbus, Hell's Elixir. This was actually based off of a original project that somebody was making a few years ago, back in 2016, with Rainbow Dash. Of course, they had to change it up a little bit because, obviously, Rainbow Dash is a copyrighted character. So instead, we get a hippogriff with a rainbow tail.
I'm down.
But you can obviously see that some of the characters here are still pony in nature, or at least look pony in nature. You can see a lot of the MLP inspiration in this. This was a game that got released on Itch.io. Or Itch.io. How do you pronounce that?
Itch.io is what I normally hear.
Yeah,
I heard it both ways, so yeah.
But yeah, it is currently on Itch.io for purchase for $6.50. I already bought it. In fact, I am planning on doing a Let's Play of it some point in the next few weeks. Obviously not this week, for obvious reasons. And I can't turn this down at all to save me, so sorry everybody if it's a little loud. Oh no, wait, there's the volume.
Oh, yeah, Vimeo's embeds can be kind of weird at times.
Yeah.
I like that it has combat in it, and it's not just, a runner.
Well, it's not even a runner, it's a flyer.
Spyro-esque when it comes with the fighting.
Yep.
But yeah, it's got a lot of platforming, a lot of flying, which it looks really a lot of fun. In all honesty, it looks really good, especially for an independent game.
Dude, flying in games is hard to do.
Good flying in games is hard to do.
May we remind everyone of the Superman game?
No. We are not going to that. But if you are curious at all, I would recommend going in on this. Go ahead and put in $6.50. Go ahead and buy it. Try it out. This is the kind of stuff that we want to encourage in the Brony community because this is how we get more of this stuff. And it looks like it's a lot of fun. I'm excited as all out to play it. I can't wait to play this. But I'm holding myself back for you guys because I want you guys to be entertained along with me.
Well, we can definitely do that on the New Year's Eve party.
No, we can't. I already know what I'm going to do for that. In any case, moving on. Battle Jam Ponies. Another MLP inspired game that obviously had to be changed due to copyright issues. And now you can see the inspiration is still there, but obviously you're not involving Rainbow Dash anymore.
Or Sweetie Bot.
No. But they've still been working at this really hard for the last few years. And they are, in fact, they've got a bigger team behind it now. They're working on updating the graphics, getting more story accomplished. They're hoping to get an actual release of a fully 100% playable build soon. And they are planning on showing up at BabsCon next year, which I am going to BabsCon next year. So I will probably have a chance to even sit down, maybe talk with them a little bit, and also try out the game. And more than just a little green lights or demos that they release.
Yeah, I applied to help with BabsCon's prop department, and I haven't heard back from them since.
Right. But in any case, this is something to look forward to, and we'll give out more details as soon as there's more beta or anything else. But just something to get you excited for more pony-inspired games out there. And with that, let's go ahead and go on to our challenge of the week. And I do have to apologize. I lost track of time with getting art and everything done, so I did not get a chance to make anything.
Even when you had another week to do stuff?
Why do you think I feel terrible? But for those of you who did know or heard or paid attention, the challenge of the week was Christmas Cottage. And of course, we also had the Protest Initiative Challenge. Protest Initiative Challenge.
Coal dust. Coal
Hold on, I need to stoke the fires.
dust.
Dumbo. Wait, coal dust.
Hey Cole, someone accused the diesel train of being electric again.
No, you gotta do it this way. Hey, coal dust. Somebody says that multi-track drifting is stupid.
Dang, he normally comes whenever we say that.
Alright, well, okay,
CMC?
CMC, do you
It
want
shows
to...
him online, so.
Yeah, I know. He might
I'm
just...
I better actually check if he's online.
Actually, he might be also a little bit off his rocker. I mean, he got started a little late because he didn't even realize it was Monday today.
I felt the same way, so.
Oh, no, I feel it too.
Dude, I worked 12 hours yesterday. I woke up.
Okay, we get it. We get it. We all worked hard. But CMC, do you want to jump in on this then for a moment? CMC?
He's here.
Oh, boy.
I hit a mute button. Let me go see if I can't make something live.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Had to go to work today. Dropped the front axle. Grabbed a spindle knuckle. Other heavy things like that. It was a day.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Then again, I'm home alone and I have to take care of 2 households of animals, so.
Yeah. Put them all in one household. There you go. Then just a big household of animals.
There you go.
Not like
Let's see.
I have to go a mile just to take care of 2 animals.
Alright. Protest Initiative Challenge. To interrupt Toa. How does it feel to get your just desserts?
Eh.
Oh, man.
Anyways, the Protest Initiative Challenge for this week is Candles and Disappointment.
Actually, I meant challenge for last week.
Oh.
Thinking too far ahead, man.
Congratulations, you all now have an extra 5 minutes to work on next week.
Actually, you pretty much do. But I will get that down for next week. But
challenge.
Christmas. Hearts warming cards.
That's
That
right.
was-
with by
You guys
whatever
made
means
heartwarming
necessary.
Cards? I hope you did. Yes, that's right. And that's why I made a heartwarming card. That's right.
Oh,
I'm with it.
also that's why you made the card.
Yeah.
It explains so much.
Okay, so that also means I gotta see if I can find that card. Actually,
Yes.
somebody
It's
in
in
the
content creations.
You know, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's probably in content creation. So,
It
before
is. It's
Yep.
there.
well, let's go to the other ones that we have here. Starting off
I'm sorry,
with
no,
Toa.
it's not. It's in Picks and Gifts, apparently.
Oh, boy.
That's because that's where Second put it.
Well, I didn't realize it was part of the challenge or the fun of it. But in any case, so the first one, we got Toakoi, who did Cabin Card. Basically, it kind of almost looks like a poster on a wall. But
Okay, to be perfectly honest, it looks like when you go over to somebody's house and they have a second grader that brought this home from school, and they're like, "Oh, that's nice. It's going right up on the fridge."
And a month later, it's going to disappear. I don't know where it went.
Well, if you read the description, you're not far off, Suki.
Ticker did something for the holidays, so based off of Ticker.
You made a house without ponies. Excellent.
Well, I kind of did in the state of, hey, this is probably in the bar somewhere, like in a back room where Ticker draws stuff.
But in all honesty, I will give him a little bit of credit because, the one thing is we all are saying that it looks like a kid like half drew a card on a house on a card, and that actually does take a little bit of work. I mean, you could easily just do a fill and color blank thing so it looks like a static house, like pretty much most of Toa's work.
Well,
But
I
this
like
actually
having
looks
that
like it was
design.
drawn. This actually looks like it was drawn with crayon by a kid.
Thank you, Crayon and MS Paint.
You're not helping yourself
You're
here.
not supposed to say things like that. That tells us that you had a cheat.
I like it. It's a Christmas card.
I do like it. So I will give him some props on that one. That actually does get some props. And as mentioned, there was the Christmas card that was made by the Flag Stop last week, as you see right here, which is completely covered by images. So I'm working on.
As
that.
you can see behind these gifs.
Behind all of these wonderful gifts.
We care about those more, anyways, right?
Of course,
Look
this
at
is
all those negatives and 11 favorites.
Ooh.
actually yeah. It has.
Oh, shit! I get that is probably my peak amount of downvotes. I think. I hope.
Hold on. Let me see how far I got to you.
Of course, this is off of a play off of a coffee commercial from 10 years ago, which with really messy incestuous tones that made it really questionable.
Yes, it's great.
But
You
no,
mean that Folders commercial?
yeah, that's
Yep.
it. Yeah, exactly that. So,
Okay, it is not my most downvoted picture I've ever made. Most downvoted is that one Brony show screen I made with Poindexter.
aw, but that was fun.
People
It
apparently
was
don't like
fun.
Poindexter.
It has 15 downvotes.
Dear world.
It has a score of -6.
Oh my god. I actually feel kind of bad now. It shouldn't have gotten.
In all honesty, I made it not necessarily to be liked. I made it kind of as a fun, spiteful thing.
Fair enough. And we also have a story, once again from Vaguely Creepy, The Holiday Getaway. And I will go ahead and read it as soon as I put it in the show notes here so I don't forget it. Jin! The miter crowed far... He did say, crowed far too loudly in the tightly locked bar room, slapping his cards triumphantly on the table. We are playing 5-card stud, you geriatric loon, replied the elf to his left, not even bothering to look up from his hand as he drew 2 cards. To the elf's left, a living serpentine shadow with way too much teeth in its face growled something before nosing a stack of poker chips into the pile in the center of the table. Yeah, he's right. Thanks again for stepping in to play with us, buddy. The elf agreed, looking to the creature sitting across the table from him under a pilfered bed linen. We thought we'd have to cancel card night with Devil when Devil said he had to stay home. This is what I get for not reading early. The shade growled inquisitively. The shade growled with a question. The elf waved a hand dismissively, eyes still locked on his hand. No, Baltimore. Not New Polo. Not New Polo. Weirdly. Oh, it's quite all right, said the new guy, trying not to smudge the cards or the table with chocolate as he drew another card. It's just nice to finally be able to stretch my legs, even if I do have to wear this sheet all night. Well, we wouldn't be able to have much of a game if you were all stuck stupid by your perfectness, now would we? All right, rounds up. Everybody show your cards. The miner slapped his cards down again. Go fish, he cackled, starting to pull the pot towards him. The elk gave the coot's card a quick once-over, and sure enough, he won the round, despite not even seeming to know what game they were playing. Damn. Well, don't get cocky, geezer. Your luck's gonna run out sooner or later. The miner's only response was to keep laughing and grin wider. his hoof-carved, gold-trimmed, solid jewel false teeth shimmering in the light of the lamp overhead. Meanwhile, the staff of the Brony Show bar were just landing on a quaint little island covered in snow, a few trees, and a single cottage. As they stepped off the small boat that had taken them to their destination, Siki was already cracking open a fresh bottle of cider. You know, Circuit, it's not really an employee getaway if the only reason you invite us out here every year is to try and take care of your elf problem. His open beer levitating alongside bundles of trapping equipment as he unlocked the front door. Circuit just shrugged. Come on, it's practically tradition by now. We drink too much, we fall asleep, he pranks us with flocking and blinking lights, we wake up and chase him around the attic for an hour, he disappears in a puff of tinsel, and we start drinking again, wash, rinse, repeat for a few days, and then we go home. Besides, I bet we actually have a chance of catching him this year. I got new nets and everything. It wouldn't be until after 2 full days of confused and fruitless searching that one of them would find the lazily handmade card taped to one of the tree trunks, which simply read, "Congrats, you guys get the year off. Merry whatever, the elf."
When did the moose become sentient?
Well, when they put that tablecloth over his head, he began to dance around. It's chocolate, the snow moose. He was made out of freaking chocolate.
Yes.
Wow, that was really good for coming out right off the top of my head. All right, so I'm actually gonna give I'm gonna give Vaguely Creepy the Writers Award and Toa the Artist Award for actually doing something that looks like a children's card.
I think mine is the
And
best.
I'm gonna give Cold Dust the Meme Award.
For Mortal Flesh?
Mortal Flesh?
I will
Mortal
take
Flesh?
the award and swallow.
Oh no! Yeah, it was too perfect for. Yeah, true. We did say those too perfect for mortal flesh, but he's not flesh now, is he? No, apparently he's not.
Dear, he's a demon.
We all figured it out. The jig is up.
All right, but yeah, all of these win awards for different things. We got the art award, the meme award, and the writing award. So everybody gets an award. Merry Christmas.
And I get a reward for just taking a picture in the morning.
Merry Christmas. All right, so that brings Toa. Not Toa. Screw you, Toa. Actually, I love you, Toa, but no. Cold Dust.
Hi.
Hi. Who wins your award?
Hey. I mean, only one of these made a postcard, so Toa.
Actually, the story did mention a postcard.
But here's the thing. It was to make not just mention one.
Aha, touche. So, looks like Toa...
Rather a Christmas card.
So, Toa wins 2 awards, and everybody wins
Although
an
I will
award.
say, I highly appreciate the level of detail that went into that story. That was a 10 out of 10 great story. Just did not accomplish my goal, so...
No, it is a wonderful...
Up.
It is a wonderful story, and it's amazing how the story just keeps evolving every time we come up with a challenge. Vaguely is the writing, he's the writing guy that we're gonna have to cobble all of us together, and actually put it in film fiction when this is all done. We're actually gonna have to make the short story of weird Brony Show tales out of this.
Well, I can at the very least do introductory to why it's like this.
No, you will not. We will
You
not
don't
allow
have
you
to.
to do that. Not unless somehow the introductory makes absolutely no sense and is completely stupid, in which case maybe we would do that, because that would be kind of funny.
Hey, I helped you with yours, so...
Exactly. All right, anyway, let's go ahead and get on here, because I'm sure people have been posting pictures like mad. They want to see the Brony Show Christmas tree get built. So, next week's challenge. Post-holiday hangover. Did you get drunk? Did you eat too many cookies? Did you have too much candy? Did somebody spike the pancakes? Did you go to a Chinese food restaurant and ate way too much? I know I'm going to. Whatever the reason. Oh, God, what did you do to yourself? You got such a hangover. And you're only a couple of days away.
Such a splitting headache.
Hi, Blake.
Hi, Blake.
Right on.
And you're only a couple of days away from New Year's Eve, so you're trying to get yourself recovered so you can get the hangover all over again. So, post-holiday hangover, how do they accomplish it? How do they recover from it? Or are they just kind of laying there like lumps? However you want to describe it, whether through art, music, video, or even inspirational dance that you record, whatever you have, we welcome it.
Just so you know, if it's music, you better have that kind of staticky thing you get in the back of your head, and then the siren that goes from one end to the other. Make y'all disoriented.
Alright. And
Or at the very least do a cover of Hangover.
no, we are not doing a cover of
That's
Hangover.
too easy.